You guys, he's a young trumpet player, right? He knows you actually. He's seen you play. And so I said, go get your trumpet, go get your trumpet. You know, they're just playing their first set. So he got his trumpet. And he got pulled over by a cop. Right? He had a Hennessy in his pocket and weed in his backpack. Right? So you know, he had to explain to the cops, where you going? He goes, I got a little set at the BirdlandJazzistaClub social club. I'm going to let him go. During the next 3 weeks, this is the city of Berkeley no-fly zone, baby. They gotta hurry. Yeah, they know I'm leaving, man. The no-fly zone. The cops. You know what I mean?
Michael, the world loves you.
No, check it. Here's what happened last Saturday, right? I knew it was going to be a bad night because Bobby Webb, who played, the blues, right? First thing he did is rear-ended one of our volunteers' camper. Actually, front-ended it, knocked Julian out of the bed. And I'm thinking, oh man, it's the Manny Pacquiao-Marquez fight. It's going to be a bad night. And true to the blues, man, Bobby Webb delivered, and Manny got, you know what happened, right? So, I'm kind of depressed for the last week. But check it, guys. This is the finale this weekend. We have a gamelan jazz tomorrow, actually. Kulintang with Borazon and Master Danny Kalunduyan playing tomorrow at 9. And then we're bringing a trio playing at 11. This is the band that's been kind of sending me emails for the last 6 months, Eric Lindquist. So we're going to get him in. And then, so this is the finale. Next week is the grand finale, right? And we're stacking 3 bands. We have a girl from New York, Gemma Bulos. She's doing a couple songs. And then Anna Marie Flechero, who just played at Yoshi's. Actually, she was here for the Lloyd Gregory show last Friday, giving me her flyers around 7 p.m. She was like, Mike, this shit's wrong. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean? She goes, I got to play here. I said, I don't know, we're all booked for December, right? So she gave me a free ticket to go see her at Yoshi's. And afterwards, it's like, I saw that Vince was actually playing with Nina, right? So, with Anna. So I'm like, okay, why don't you guys do like a quick 4-song set or whatever, right? During set breaks between the 2 bands. And so she's going to sing for like 30 minutes just for ribs and smoked chicken. You know what I mean? And I dropped $80 just to catch her. No, that's cool. But, we got to support the big venues because a lot of the big venues are actually closing. Yoshi San Francisco just filed bankruptcy last week, right? Because it's hard, man, because the location and once you go with urban renewal and, gentrification, right, the community is no longer there, right? The neighborhood's changed. So that's basically the impact. You honor folks in their music, and that was really the epicenter of the West Harlem. That was the epicenter for the black community. And after urban renewal did that whole thing, right? You honor them with the Fillmore Jazz, whatever, and then no one's there. And so, yeah, so that's kind of like the bad news. We got to keep really supporting live music, right? That's why I'm always the one shaking you guys down at the door. Actually, I sauntered in here for a few minutes, like, man, it's pretty nice in here. I should hang out here more. No, but we're gonna transition with our volunteers. We're actually building a women's room, so we should have it ready by the grand finale next week. Yeah, we're working like day and night. Yeah. So that we have the women's room, but it's gonna look like a birdhouse. Yep. It's gonna be a little different. We gotta check out this women's room. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna have a lot of fun-filled activities. Because it gets really crowded in here, right? So every room's gotta have an activity. The hookah lounge, right? The sidewalk where people donate just to loiter, right? For 6 hours. We got the barbecue little space, and then we have, we got to have a lot of little spaces, backyard, even in a very cramped space. And so, yeah, because it's very small. So again, guys, this is your home, right? So when your friends ask you what you're doing on the weekend, just say, I'm just staying home, having a drink, listening to music. That's all. You know what I mean? This is your house, all right, guys? So let's give it up again for Nina. Yep. Okay, if you need to take a nap, okay, go in the holding tank because we got Bobby Young at 1 a.m. with Tarika Lewis on that electric violin. And Bobby Young came like 2 weeks ago and ended the world, but I guess we're still around, so we're gonna try to end it again. That's right. So stick around. meet your friends, your neighbors, right? This is really just a collective experience. I'm moving to Manila next month, so hopefully you can cheerlead the volunteers. There'll be about 3 or 4 of them, right? No, I know I get booted in my own house, but anyway, guys, you know, just cheerlead them, right? Always thank them, because, you know, it's really hard to get all the food at Costco every Friday. And, you know, Julian, we have this thing. I was really proud of this moment today, because, you know, when you go to Costco, you sample all the food, right? All right, you know, people get kind of hungry, and they, you know, they don't want to get in line. They try to get everything. So me and Julian, we taste every food there, and we just make all kinds of comments. And this older Asian man was about to go for this last piece of tamale, right? And I did the jazzista attack. It just went under him. And the tamale, man, just kept on walking, man. Shock and awe, man. My brother didn't get a tamale. So anyway, Marlon Green. Yeah. So this is our blues director, also Tolliver here, and you know, we gotta thank ourselves for keeping this going for as long as we did, because we got shut down last year, but you know, we just built a fence and whatever. We thought about building a moat with alligators or crocodiles, but, you know,